stop existing. Help. Someone get a blast caliber. Leon, get your blast caliber. It summoned another one? Are you joking? Hello? What is wrong with this fight? Oh, cool. That thing can also heal. And paralyze you. Of course it can. Help. Alright, well, we had, like, a bit of a chance until the game was like, oh no, the player is winning. Quick, we better spawn a bunch of random enemies to stop your healer from healing. Who is holding back on their blast caliber? Is it what's her face? Stop. Stop holding back on your blast caliber. This thing's almost dead. Kill it, please. Good one, Leon. Good one. Rudy, I guess because I have you set to healing, you refuse to use yours. This thing still has almost 5,000 HP. You've got to be joshing me right now, dude. You've got to be joshing me right now. Oh, cool. Leon died right when I tried to use an item on him. That was really cash money. That was really cool. The things I would do for a multi-heal, man. My word, what I wouldn't do for a multi-heal. How much HP are you at? We still only did like 2/3 of your health by the end of this. Dude, this fight sucks. This fight is just like... After I did the stat ups from my armor, I was like, okay, maybe it's not as bad as I thought. And then when I started to, like, actually do well, it was like, ooh, you almost beat our really poorly designed boss. We better spawn in a bunch of other small enemies that can attack your healer so you can't heal during this. Like, what, hello? Do these people know how to design enjoyable video games? They, like, for the first 5 hours of the game, it was a good time. And then they were like, oh man, we can't make a good video game. That would be ridiculous. You can't just make a video game that's good. How do we make it bad? Please hit something and use your blast. Oh, of course, paralysis. Dude, paralysis is the worst status effect. This is so lame. There's nothing I love more than a video game mechanic that makes it where you literally just can't play the game for like 3+ seconds. Paralysis is literally just like you hit any button, you don't get to move, and you take damage over and over and over. It's like one of the worst things to put in a video game. I don't understand why people make mechanics like that. It makes no sense. Oh, okay, everyone leveled up there, apparently. I guess what we're gonna do, I was gonna go until we got some level ups, but everyone just leveled up right there. So, oh, did Rudy just get heal? Finally, a decent healing move. Something that the game should have provided us with like 5 levels ago, but chose not to for some reason. So oh my goodness, I love getting stun locked 4 times in a row when I'm trying to use a single move. This area is awful. This area of the game is just bad. Like, the amount of stun lock nonsense that all of these normal enemies plus the boss enemy can do, like, my goodness. I've been having fun with this game up until now. The last 30 minutes have just been, like, boring. What the heck? The enjoyment of this game, like, turned on a dime. Hello? Okay, turn off crappy heal. Turn off crappy. Wait a minute. When it says 4, that means that we might need to leave crappy heal on then. 4 CC? Seriously? Jeez. This dude gets pow hammer. Alright, well, rises are far more important for, what's-her-face now. I'll say your name in a second. Rudy. I like you having D-lights. This is your first rise and it costs 22, huh? Okay. Do I have... I think I have a poison thing, don't I, that I just haven't used? For materials? Yes. Give me this. Physical attack. And go ahead and boost it one more. And we're going to give that to Mary, because she kept getting poisoned. See you later, Nova. Thanks for coming to stream, dude. Save up. Let's try this again. Just go in, dude. Stay back. Ow. Behold my dragon swarm. They got interrupted by your stupid magic. Once it starts summoning a bunch of other enemies, oh, dude, I don't know. Part of me is like when it starts summoning a bunch of other enemies, do the, ow. What was I about to say? Part of me wants to be like, use the, whatchamacallit, the all divide when it starts summoning a bunch of enemies. Another part of me is like, that's gonna make it take even longer to kill the enemies that it spawns, which could just lead to my demise. But we did a lot of damage to this thing fast. We haven't even used any blast calibers. How did that happen? Did I just like, did I get a lucky run or something? I mean, I'll take it. Anything the game wants to give me to get out of this fight. Worst part about this fight is it's just a bunch of spam as well. I mean, I feel like the 2D Tales of games don't really lend themselves well to like strategy or etc. much anyway, just because of how limited you are in movement. Compared to the 3D Tales of games, where you can do a lot more with dodging and quick stepping and etc. etc. But like, this fight is literally just like, hey dude, it's shooting a lot of attacks, you're swinging your sword a lot, go for it. I am once again begging the game to give me a single multi-heal item or move on one of my characters. Literally begging. How did Rudy go down? Like, how? Whoa, lag. Well, we were doing well, and now it's come way further to the left side of the screen, so it's like getting Rudy and screwing us up. There you go, knock it back, please. Ow. Heal yourself, heal yourself. Ow. I think it summoned a thing that's standing behind it. Yeah, it did. Stay back. Can I have my blast caliber, please? I don't know what causes it to, like, build up or not build up, but I'm kind of surprised no one's gotten a single blast caliber so far. Also, gotta say, huge fan of this boss having a move where it sucks you up and literally makes it impossible for you to do anything. Other than take, like, 400 damage. Really cool. Can't even tell what's going on. Oh, I got eaten. Of course I did. No wonder I couldn't tell what was going on. I'm gonna try using the all divide here. And hope for the best. Help. Don't go down. Oh, cool. It has some move that just, like, hits everyone at once. It'd be really nice if, because the enemies have moves that can hit, like, everyone on the field at once, if I had some kind of an answer to that. Like, maybe the ability to heal everyone at once, potentially, at a decent rate. But, I don't know. Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. Maybe that would be ridiculous. Stop. Stop! Dude, I'm about to stop you. You know what? You know what? You know what? You know what? I can't look at my arts while I'm down? Excuse me? Excuse me? What? Hello? You can't look at your arts while you're down? Why? What would possess the game developers to make a design choice like that? That makes no sense to me. Hello? We actually have gotten it pretty low. There are like 47 different things to aim at, which is ridiculous. I also love that when you go down, your blast caliber gauge gets completely reset. That's really cool. Really cool. Very fun. Big fan of that. You know what? No, I'm done with it. I'm done with it. The controls of this game are awful for the up thing. Like, actually, remove. Turn off. Remove. We're not using this mechanic anymore. Up being jump and also a quick button for an attack is stupid. Absolutely idiotic of the game developers. One of the stupidest things they could have done. It should not also be jump. Like, there's got to be some kind of a difference in that. Ow. Ow. Please give me my blast caliber and let me get out of this. Stop it. There's still hope. Maybe. Nope, never mind. It's sucking me up. Even if I'm not going to do 2,500 damage, even if I get to my blast caliber. Semi-auto doesn't jump while pressing up, only when guarding. I don't care. I'm not using the art on the up button thing. It screwed me like way too many times. Way too often am I trying to use an up combo and it's just like jump, jump, jump. It's bad. It's terrible. I didn't even get the opportunity because I got stun locked. I didn't even get to use my blast gauge thing there. Tales of Destiny decided to be garbage all of a sudden. That's wild. Like, I can't fathom someone making a boss like this. Oh, did retrying reset my arts? Cool, very cool game. Very cool, very enjoyable game mechanics. Insanely dated garbage. You can put 2 more skills on L2 and R2? I don't care. Constant knockback, very fun. Second I try and attack, I get stun locked by a giant ice wave. Really cool. Dude, this is almost enough to, like, make me quit. Like, this is so demonstrably bad. My word, I hope there's not another boss like this in this entire franchise. Let alone just this game. This is so awful. Ow. Ow. Honestly thought you were gonna quit for at least today. If I don't beat this today, I'm not gonna come back to this game. So I kind of have to deal with it today. Like, there's no way I'm going to stop playing just so I can come back next stream and have to put up with this garbage at the start of a stream. Like, if I ever have to see this thing in a game ever again, like, I won't. I won't see this thing ever in a game again because I won't play that game. I do also like how when you get into, like, half health, it just suddenly starts throwing out a bunch of AoE moves that bring all of my characters down to near death really fast. Dude, I'm actually, like, I'm getting really fed up. It's like you do well and you're getting close and then the game is like, oh, the player is, like, winning a boss fight, just instantly make them lose then. Like, if they're gonna win and get to play more of the game and continue through the story and have fun, just don't let them do that. Don't let the player do that. Just have the boss, like, insta-kill them. Just have it, like, spam a bunch of summoning enemies and a bunch of AoE moves and everything else. Just make the game unbearably, awfully terrible as quickly as you can. We can't let the player enjoy themselves. That's like, we cannot allow that. That cannot be allowed. Where are, like, the options? How do I turn the difficulty to, like, skip boss? This is so bad. I just don't understand, because the game was perfectly fine. Select in main menu. It makes no earthly sense, because the game was perfectly fine. Like, that last boss fight we had, we almost lost, but we managed to clutch it back from the jaws of defeat, even when I thought I was a little under-leveled, and I was like, oh man, that was rough, but we made it work. Like, if I had died there, I would have been like, you know what, that's fair. I think I'm a level or two too low, and, you know, the boss, he got us, basically. Then this boss comes along, and it's just like, no chance for anything. No chance for fun, no chance of it being fair, no chance of good game design. Just, like, it spawns a bunch of enemies, it regrows all of its mini heads, it attacks you non-stop and stun locks you, it hits you with poison and paralysis. Just, we've done everything within our power to make you hate this video game. It's mind-boggling. It makes no sense what kind of developers would make something like this. Like, they have to be brain dead. It's the only thing that makes sense. Stay back. Did I join after a stupid death? No, you joined after a stupid, poorly designed boss. The game suddenly decided to, like, when you're around level 20 to hit you with a boss that's, like, level 30. I just, like, I'm gonna quit the game if this fight doesn't just end. This is so awful. Tales of Destiny has been, like, mostly fun so far, but, like, it has not been an enjoyable enough game to warrant going through this. Sometimes you run into bosses in games where it's like, hey, we horribly balanced it, it's not fun. But a lot of times it'll be like, okay, well, the rest of the game is, like, really fun, so I'll deal with it. This one bad boss, this boss is so bad that the rest of this game is not good enough to warrant having to put up with it. As of now, this far in. I'm not saying that Tales of Destiny is a bad game. The game has been fine. It's been very cookie-cutter basic JRPG, but overall it's been an alright time. It's been a fun time. But not enough fun that I'm like, oh yeah, it's worth having to deal with this boss. Please just die. Stop. Are you still not? Come on, just die already. My goodness. Oh, now it's spamming guard. My goodness, that was terrible. Honestly, one of, like, the worst things I've ever encountered in a Tales of game. Like, no joke, that is one of the worst things I have ever seen in any Tales of game. That I can remember, at least. One of the absolute worst. If another boss like that comes up, like, dude, I might just quit. That was miserable. After passing through the tidal cave, we'll finally reach Moreau. Once we get there, we have to head to the city first. Right, Leon? Yeah. Say, Deimos, do Swordians ever get hungry? Of course you'd ask that. The more I talk to you, the more human you seem. It makes me wonder. Humans get hungry, so shouldn't you get hungry? Right, Leon? Don't look at me like I follow your logic or something. Atwhite and Deimlos are more than just friends, right? They're more than just friends? What makes you think that? What a boring reaction. I thought you'd be more embarrassed or upset. This woman is too sharp. More than just friends. I get it! They're best friends, Stan. Not another word. Stan, you sweet summer child. You poor buffoon.